Hey, what is going on, guys? I've got another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary for you today, and today I'm not going to be the one playing. One of my friends or subscribers said to me in Steam, literally about 5 minutes ago, I've got some gameplay for you, can you commentate over it? And I said, you know what, sure, I'll do it. And he wants constructive criticism, so I'm going to tell him what he's doing wrong and what he needs to do, because he wants to improve his game. And this guy's called Mr. Emejo or Mr. Emejo, I don't know, one of those. And he's, I noticed from his YouTube videos that he's quite a trick stab happy spy. Yeah, that's how you say it. God, my brain after school, it's melted after all the learning and homework and stuff. Anyway, he likes to trick stab a lot, is basically what I was trying to say. But you know me, I like to overcomplicate things a lot. So basically, he's going to be using the Saharan spy sets, the trick stabbing set favourite. I'm not sure what trick stabbers actually prefer for their favourite. I know they like the Dead Ringer, and I see a lot of trick stabs with the Eternal Reward. It just seems like it happens with the Eternal Reward more than anything sometimes. I don't know why. I'm probably just wrong here and I'm saying a load of things because I don't actually know much about trick stabbing spies, because I'm not a trick stabbing spy. I'm more of a standard spy, you could say. I don't go for the fancy stabs. So I'm going to tell him what he's doing wrong. So what he wants to do in this game, I'm sorry, if you can hear my dog barking, you shouldn't be, but if you can, sorry, it's been barking all day and it's just driving my head in. Basically, let's talk about the gameplay, come on. So, what you want to be doing with the Saharan spy set is you want to be very active, you want to be moving very fast, and you want to have those aggressive feigns. So, you want to have your Dead Ringer up literally all of the time. First thing I've spotted here, jumping around without the Dead Ringer up, and also AFK moments, not a good idea. Like here, he's actually jumping around without his Dead Ringer up, and that's not a good idea. Especially when you're near a demo man and it's only one tube hit. So what you want to be doing is you want to pick up that first disguise, and you don't want to be doing things like this. Wild stabs and wild shots, and because those wild stabs and shots, you will lose your disguise, and it's very, very important how the disguise is. And luckily, he gets that little matador stab there on a charging charge, but you can't rely on that every time, and you can get stuck in situations like this. Very lucky that he got out, to be honest. I know players that will just stand in the door and not let you out for the thing. I would actually run away right now. I wouldn't be near that demo man, because if you look, he's just swinging about, and he's on the path for destruction, and he's looking for a spy. And also, I wouldn't come back to this area again. Look here. He could have got trapped again. If that demo wasn't smart, he would have been trapped again. So what you want to do is maybe go to a different health pack, different ammo spot. And this here, it screams spy to me. Jumping on carts and doing twirls in the air is something that you want to avoid. You only want to do trick stabs to trick enemies. It's not really to do it for show, really. He didn't need to trick stab that. He didn't actually get the trick stab there. So if it's a cart stab, really just go up for the straight backstabs. And I think he actually does a really good thing here. I'll let you watch this. See what he did there? That was really good. That's how to pull off a chain stab perfectly. Almost perfect. What you want to do with the chain stabs is you want to work from the back to the front. And he did that with the exception of the NG. But he didn't fully turn round at the NG, he actually just looked through the side of his eyes and got that NG with the side stab. That's what you want to do. You never really want to face your enemy when you've just been on a chain stab rampage like this here. Like I said, always have your Dead Ringer out. You did see that Huntsman was incredibly close to his face, and with the hitboxes like that, it only takes one shot with a Huntsman to kill you, so really do have your Dead Ringer out more than often. And see, he did get Feign there from the Islander, so that demo is on the path to destruction. Also, try and avoid repeating the same spots of health packs, because the enemies will learn where they are. And this right here, don't do that, okay? If you're going to do a drop stab, don't do a little run up like it's an airplane runway. Just stand on the edge, pretend you're like a dumb AFK enemy, and then drop down. You don't need to jump down, and you don't need to turn super fast. You just need to drop down carefully and make it look like an accident, because if you're doing run-ups and twirls, then it makes it look like you're trying to trick stab, and the enemies will avoid you. So this is great what he's doing here, actually. A little bit of tweaking, I would say, is don't turn around until you've been feigned and invisible, but jumping and trying to actually dodge the shots with the dead ringer is a really good idea, because it makes that feint much more realistic. And so yeah, do that basically. And also great here as well, that feint was also very realistic, and he's going to health packs that he's not been to before. So he's actually sending me Steam messages now saying, "Are you doing the commentary?" I am doing the commentary at the moment. So basically, this part of the gameplay is where I find he's not as active, and he should be closer to the cart. You always want to stay near the cart, because payload, that's the objective. Never forget the objective. And see that there? See how he walked past that Razorback? Don't do that. Just because it's got a Razorback on doesn't mean it's not an enemy that's doing damage. You need to help your teammates out and stop them from doing damage. And he's put himself in a position where he's going to have to work all the way back. And, you know, uncloaks like this, I would actually... It was lucky that the enemy didn't really cotton on, but I would actually not go back, because they're most likely going to chase after you. And see this here again, completely ignores the Razorback. And things like this here, jumping on top of buildings and things like that, you don't want to do that. You just want to jump out of way of bullets to make it look like it's a decent feint basically. But what you don't want to do is be jumping over all sorts of obstacles, because that actually attracts attention, and you want to be unseen, especially with the dead ringer, because the dead ringer, you don't have that invisibility advantage, so you want to stay unseen. This is great here. Look how he's lurking up behind the enemies. They have not even seen him, and he gets an easy stab, you know. So that's something that you want to take advantage of, is not to be looking at them, is just to get behind them. And something that trick stabbers do need to practice more often is just straight up getting behind them. And I know it seems boring, but you do have to do it. And this right here, great, saved his friendly spy's life, but he is too close to the spawn. And look how he's jumping over all these obstacles again. It screams spy to the enemy. So look how he's walking again. This is a nice walking path. You know, the odd turnaround is good, but I wouldn't backtrack things like that, because it attracts attention. You want to look like a civilian or someone who's on the friendly team. And again, jumping over these obstacles, it attracts attention. And stick to one area and don't trace around the map too much. And again, have your dead ringer out, because although that's a Latranger, if that was an ambassador, one headshot, you know, it does a lot of damage. So be very careful. And he is too close to the spawn again. He should be closer to the cart, helping his team out and gauging what needs to be done. And in this spawn area, it's hard to get the stabs because it's open. They can see you coming from a long way. Whereas in these, yeah, like he said, he keeps on doing this route. I don't know why he keeps doing the routes. He has not actually gained any stabs from being in this area. So, like I said, this is the inactive part of the gameplay. I would actually go up that ramp and stay round that ramp. There's enough health packs to keep you there. The enemies won't search all over it. And do you see there how he just walked past that health pack? Never do that. Always take the health. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Take it when it's there, because you never know when you might need it. So this is he's in the right area of the game now. And see how this pyro's chasing and he didn't quite get to save his soldier's life. What I would have done is pulled out the pistol and then helped do a lot more damage to him, because you won't get close to that pyro because the pyro actually runs at the same speed. So maybe if you're helping your team out from a longer distance. This here as well looks nice. It's unnecessary though. A drop stab would have been much more easy to pull off for the average player, and it wouldn't have attracted as much attention. And like I said again, he didn't need to come to this area of the map. He's in the spawn again, a place where it's very difficult to get stabs, and you're left in the open without help from your team. You need your team to fall back to, and it does end up in the death of him. And with that pyro, I would have just shot him while he was coming. But apart from that, decent enough gameplay. Take on board what I've said, and if you guys want to send in your demos, your replays, your whatever, I will commentate over them. I'll give you some constructive criticism. Have a nice day, and I'll see you later, guys. If you want me to commentate over your demo, just simply upload the clip or gameplay up to YouTube. Unedited is fine, and I will simply just download it and commentate it. Make sure you message me the video, otherwise I will have no idea that you want me to do it. So, thank you again, have a nice day, and I will see you later, guys. If you enjoyed this Team Fortress 2 video, make sure you hit that like button, and also subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video.